Pungevo le mani, le facce di blu. Poi d'improvviso venivo dal vento rapido e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, 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 oh. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, rainbow together we'll find.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Dina Martin here on the PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Larry Manetti.
Dina, you are so good. I love it.
Thank you so much, Volare.
Oh, boy.
Yes, that was a huge hit for Dean Martin in 1958.
Your daddy.
Yeah.
We love your daddy, and we love you.
Are all the songs on the album ones that he had sung before?
Well, actually, I have a couple that he did not sing on the Volare album, like "What a Difference a Day Makes," "I've Got You Under My Skin," and "Just the Way You." Let me see, "Don't Go Changin'," "I Love You Just the Way You Are." So there are some that he did not do, but quite a few that he did. And I think that Dean Martin was just the best singer person ever.
No, I agree, honey.
Agree with you.
He was like a bowl of spaghetti. He was just so loose.
So smooth.
Yeah.
He was loose. And you've got that song, "I've Got You in My Skin," with, I think, another Italian sang that song.
Yeah.
Some other guy.
Uncle Frank Sinatra.
Oh, is that who that was? Okay. Now, this album is your latest album that's out now. And Dina, tell everybody, this was the one that you recorded actually at the Capitol Studios, sitting in the same chair, using the same mic, everything. Tell everybody about this.
That's right. It was really pretty overwhelming because I hate to say the year, but when Dad recorded, I went to Capitol Records with my mom, and I remember walking down the hallway to Studio A at Capitol Records on Hollywood and Vine and seeing all the photographs along the hallway, and it would be Nat King Cole and Bobby Darin and Dean Martin and Keely Smith and all of these photos. And I remember walking into Studio A, holding my mom's hand, and we sat down on a little cold, like aluminum chair, and I watched Dad perform "Memories Are Made of This." He sang, and the Easy Riders were his backup singers, and the whole orchestra was there.
Oh.
And he did it maybe 2 or 3 times, and that was his first #1 hit.
Wow.
I get goosebumps hearing that story, just to think about.
Yeah.
I know he's your dad, but sitting there watching that was, to me, that is a piece of history. And this CD that you've done now, you sat in the same chair, used the same mic. Were they the same musicians, Dina?
No.
Okay.
You know what? A couple of the people, were the same. But I have to say, it was. I felt his presence there.
Wow.
And it was, as I say, overwhelming for me. But it was so much fun, and I have a fabulous shot of me singing in the microphone that says Capitol Records, and of course, Al Schmidt was the one who did the. What is it called? The
Natalie Cole.
Yes, he did Natalie Cole's, but he also did. He has 18, I think, Grammy Awards.
21.
Oh, 21.
But who's counting?
And so it was an incredible collaboration, and John produced the album.
Your husband, John, who we're hearing if you just joined us there in the background, is a great producer, did a wonderful job. The arrangements are absolutely fabulous. You hear that? What's it like sitting up there singing? I always wonder, and you get that big band behind you just pushing that music. It must be an ultimate high.
It is so much fun. And you hear it, and you're in that moment, and you're in the music, and it's an extraordinary feeling.
Hey,
and that's what I love. Sorry, Larry, for interrupting, but that's what I love about being on stage. It's live and with all the musicians, and you just feel it because everybody brings what happened in their life to the studio that day or to that performance that night. And so it's a whole, everybody's one, and it's just such a great feeling.
Goosebumps. You know,
Yeah.
I was going to say, Dina, I was front row at the Villa Venice somewhere in the 60s with my mother and father, and Dean said, "Quiet, Frank, there's a gangster upstairs."
Yes, I know. You don't want to wake the gangster upstairs.
Straight ahead, more with Larry Manetti, Dina Martin, John, everybody on CRN Digital Talk Radio. It's the PM Show.